And we're back, viewers. Sorting out the team here. How can we change the team after the last performance? So keep everything the same, boys. Go again. Get the win, lads. Thanks for tuning in, viewers. I appreciate you spending your time watching me. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. I have been looking at a few players there, a couple of 17 and 18-year-olds, and they're not interested in us at the minute, unfortunately. But we'll keep our eyes out and look for one or two. Volley! Ooh! But you might be thinking, oh, he's got the same t-shirt on, boys, but I'm recording probably 3 videos in the same night here, maybe even 4, depends, see how the time goes. But yeah, I recorded episode 11, and then this is there about, I don't know, half an hour ago, and then, well, started half an hour ago, and there's the goal. I'm actually getting an assist. So I just finished the 11th episode, and then I went downstairs for a bit and came back up. Now the 12th episode is upon us, and after this 12th episode I'll be getting probably straight into the 13th. But of course usually not, that'll be a couple of days in between before you actually see each video. Oh, don't you be diving in like that from behind, Alvarez, boy. It's looking good at the minute, I have to say. Good passing play here by the lads. Just hit the back of his heel whenever he passed it. Oh, they were through there on the left hand side, but counter. Oh, they were through down the right hand side, our left. Nice. Alvarez with a header, boys. I was a wee bit annoyed that we weren't able to go for. There was a player became available. He's still actually available. Florentina, centre back, powerful centre back. I've had him before on FM's a very good player, very good centre back. Can't think of how you pronounce his name, but he is a very good centre back. But just the way things are at the moment, he's asked to leave, but they are still looking 44 million, so it's not really going to work for us, to be honest. And what was the point of that highlight? I'll tell you what, boy, like, Alvarez has done well the couple of games he's come in here. We might have a wee bit of a selection dilemma. I have done the registration for the Conference League as well. What could be offside? I think he's just off, I think. Yeah, I thought that. And I'm recording this video on the 19th of January, so it is Spurs against Spurs against City tonight. So I'll stick that on my phone and keep an eye on the score and that. Whenever it kicks off, I'll be kicking off in half an hour. Oh, nearly from Bournemouth there, hitting the crossbar. But it'll probably actually been on in the next episode I do. In the 12th episode, I'll not actually probably be on this episode at all. Oh, that's a good ball. I didn't really quite see what happened there, to be honest. Did not see what happened, and it is a penalty. Andros. That's a poor penalty, boys. On that note, Andros will be off. Will they drop him in there, and we'll bring Kunal on. Anybody playing bad? The left back. We'll put Burn on a left back here. Left back is a position that we need to be cautious about, boys. We've only got Manquillo that can play there at the minute, and he was out for a couple of days. He's only back from an injury. Finish, and I've just took him off too. Gakpo will be looking to start. He'll not be happy. I think our next game is actually in the Conference League, and it is. Oh, it's a poor finish. We will be rotating for it. We'll definitely be rotating. Gakpo and Cunha and Longstaff and Manquillo, Byrne and Botman and all them boys will probably start. Oh, Gakpo by nice finish. He'll be starting obviously. Callum Wilson will be starting with as much rotated as possible. Pope will probably come back in. We're just living the dream here, boys. Cruising. I might actually start Byrne at left back in the next game. In the home, I think that was offside there. In the home game in the Conference League here. Oh, counter. You wee boy Brooks has sort of disappeared for Bournemouth a bit. I know he had, I believe it was cancer he had, I think. And he was out for a season or whatever it was. But he's, I remember him in the Premier League years and years, like, what would it be, 5 years ago? And he just turned it up for them. Excuse me. Big cross from Danny Byrne, boy. Why would you cross it when you can do that? We are putting some goals away here, boys. 34 shots. We are flipping banging goals in here. I think we've conceded one goal in the first game. Yeah, so we'll get this. Oh, this is all the scout reports back. Remember what I was telling you about the scout reports, boys? Scout report for a week. It's like, what would be the point in me scouting him fully? So I know there's a waste of time in scouting any of these boys fully. Right, I'll see him now. See he's wanted by Benfica anyway, and then we'll fully scout him because he looks decent to be fair. But we'll fully scout him and see what they say. He's actually asked to leave. You know, fully scout these boys that we actually. I think I tried to buy him before and he turned me to sign a new contract. We'll fully scout these boys. No, it is just down to yourself who you scout as well. Like, I'm not gonna scout him because I believe whenever if we go buy him or whenever he's fully started, scout it'll only be like 3.5 stars. And like you see a lot of cons here and it puts you off. I'll fully scout him. It's just knowing yourself. Not that I'm getting it right either, viewers. I could be getting it wrong just as much as anybody can get it wrong. But it's just whatever you think yourself. Like a strength, like for example, there's a centre back. Length is lack of strength. You don't want to sign a centre back that's not strong, in my opinion. That's one of the players that turned me. Well, he didn't turn me down. He's not interested in me. You can see why I was wanting him. I bought him in last year's FM, and I don't really want to do that this FM. I don't really think he's gonna be fabulous, but I could be wrong. No, skeptical to injuries and not consistent. No. Of course, Lewis is actually starting for City tonight against Spurs. Going back. I mean now, but whenever you're watching this, he won't be obviously. But I'll fully scout him anyway. But I think it'd be too much money. Oh, I would know about him. We'll see now. No. Oh, we'll fully scout him. Right, we need to put a rush in this here. So like it would have been a waste of time me fully scouting all them players. I mean, where my scouts could be scouting someone else that I'm needing scouted quickly, but they're wasting their time fully scouting some of them boys. But I'm sure a lot of you probably know that anyway. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking that, and then Botman, Manquillo, Longstaff. And we'll do that, but I think we'll start Enzo. We'll start young Cody here. Who's I gonna start in the right? Oh, I could have. And then Callum Wilson. So that's only 2 players left in the start. Oh, Pope. Yes, well, it was 3. It's actually 2 players left in the starting lineup. We should brush these boys aside, hopefully. That's just how we look at their star player. I mean, it says it all, doesn't it? Like, you'd expect us to be getting at least 4 goals there. Especially at home. I just think there'll probably end up being a massive drop off, boys, that we can't. We're scoring so many goals now, and come whenever we play against better teams and stuff, and we're not playing as well, then we'll be struggling. And I hate whenever you have a load of big teams in a row. Right, we've actually City coming up after deadline day. Yeah, to be fair, that's maybe not too bad. I've had it before where you've like the likes of United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, or something along them lines. You lose the first game, and then you draw the first game and then lose the second, and then your players go into bad form, and you have to try and get them to recover. City's my last game of the season this year. That Leeds game could be very important for us. Could be the difference. That could be the match where we win the league. I don't think we'll win no leagues this season, boys, but you never know. I think we've definitely a decent starting lineup, that's for sure. I think we'll do this game and then do the Watford game. Oh. And then we'll have the second leg. I'll probably no. We'll have. I was gonna say I'll probably just play that off camera, that second game, but I'll not because it's actually deadline day. You see, boys, I've had to bring him in for the registration. Plus, I just thought, sure, I'll put him in. He's a third goalkeeper. I've brought him in as another left back, just in case, because he's no targets out, as you know. I've just put target in for the homegrown. It doesn't. I've 10 there, like it doesn't. I might as well put him in. It doesn't make no difference. Obviously, Anderson's important here because he's homegrown at club, and that's the only reason why he's in the first team squad. And this wee boy Cookie, obviously homegrown at club. Who's won Juventus? Swap deal. I could have got him for. He was up for sale for 10 million, boys. But I just couldn't. I didn't need another midfielder, and that's why I didn't go for him. But we'll take a swap for him, sure. Switch him, Isaac. He's listed for 17 million. Arthur's there. He's lasted. He's not great to be fair. Good player there by cracking winger. Never actually done a save with Juventus because I always just find it a bit too easy. I don't like doing saves with the big six in the Premier League: Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Juventus. You know, I don't I just don't I just find it too easy. I don't even think I've done a save with Atletico Madrid either. Done it with the likes of Villarreal and Valencia, and maybe Sevilla as well. I think I've done it with in Italy. Well, I know in Germany I've done Bayer Leverkusen, and maybe I think maybe Hamburg in Germany as well, and I've done in Italy. I've done Napoli. Oh, nice finish, and I believe that should be onside. Yeah, I think Napoli, Lazio. I've done Lazio. Definitely done Lazio. I think I've done Napoli and Lazio in Italy. I might have done an AC Milan one as well, but I don't really like doing it like because it's you're only allowed to sign like three non-EU players a season or something stupid. No, you're only allowed to register three a season, and it's just really annoying because they consider English players and stuff as well non-EU now. And time is going past here, boys, and we're 2-0 up, soon to be three. Bang goal. I thought Wilson might have been offside for that ball through. To be fair, but you might say like who you gonna start out wide? Like Gakpo and Andros is both doing all right, but I'm sort of slightly. I think I'm gonna go Gakpo to be honest. I'm gonna go Gakpo in the next game. Start him out left as long as he's fit. Like there will be players drop off. Like there will be wingers drop off that aren't playing as well, and then will be forced to rotate anyway. So I'm not that concerned, but I think there will be players get unhappy. The likes of Botman, I think I'll get unhappy. Oh, flip me! I think that's the first shot. I think the likes whenever Target comes back, I think he'll get he's out to like January, but I think in the back end of the season he'll probably get unhappy because of the games he's getting. I think we'll probably have a forward getting. I know Callum Wilson already is a bit unhappy, but I think we'll have a forward unhappy. Well, it's like Zakunha or Gakpo or someone like that. I don't know, but I think we will get a few players. Pope will end up being unhappy as well. I'll make changes here now. Well, I'll actually make changes now. I'll bring him off and bring Alvarez on. They'll take Enzo off. No, I'll actually do that. Oh, for flip's sake. I'll actually switch them two round because I don't want to bring Bruno on. I think Bruno is very important for us in that deep line playmaker role. Oh, unlucky Wilson. Yeah, I think he's very important in that deep line playmaker role, and I don't really know. The only player that can really do it is Alvarez, and I think Wilson was offside there, and I don't think he's effective playing that position. To be quite honest with you, I tell you what, they have had a few chances. I did say we should be scoring four against them, but I was sort of thinking that we should be scoring at least 4 goals against them. But sure, I will not say anything. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. And again, there'll be a what do you call it? Three. That's what. There'll be 3 people keeping their place. I don't really think I'll be bringing anybody in. I tell you what, I probably will do. I'm still waiting on things to happen. Why have in progress? But I think they're the boys that I scouted. I probably will have another quick look about for. That's the player I was telling you about. What? Milinkovic. If he's ever get the chance to sign him, boys, use flip and sign him. He's a brilliant centre back. Absolutely fantastic. It's the likes of this wee boy Dennis Seaman. As you can see, I want to buy him, but he's not interested. I did do the agent thing, and he wasn't interested. And the same with him. I would like to get a couple of. I didn't actually see him, but I don't think he's gonna go. He's not good enough. I don't think. See, I want 18-year-olds to come in, at the age of 18, or like sign them at 17, then they come to 18. So then you can work on them being homegrown. City. That will be the next episode, boys. We'll have deadline day and City in the next episode, but we'll do this Watford game here first. Well, obviously, that game's actually not on deadline day, so I probably will do that game off camera, and then we'll have deadline day and City, and then maybe another game afterwards. I'm not sure what the game is afterwards. I can't remember. So he was the boy I was looking at, boys. Fairly consistent. I think getting more knowledge about him, I think he's probably worth trying to do something. You'd be saying I'm flipping real stingy with my money here. Well, I didn't accept that last time. Not interested. Fully scouted. Oh, fully scouted him. I've fully scouted him. He doesn't look bad. But I no interest in me. Oh, he's 16. Couple of really young fellas here. Hopefully they're decent and we can get them signed up. And as you can see, some of these young fellas have not one bit of interest. Oh, I were sort of saying about him too, weren't we? Needs to become more consistent. I flip side, I didn't want to make them promises, but sure. Well, that's hopefully gonna be a young fella, and for us to be able to get homegrown. Team should be fine. Let's go, boys. Much of the same. Go out there and impress me, lads. Let's go. The good thing about the Conference League, it's gonna give me whereas you would maybe play in the Europa League or the Champions League, and you maybe don't have the same opportunities to rotate your team. It's gonna give me more of an opportunity to rotate my team, because yes, towards later stages, yes, obviously, maybe not be able to because of the stronger teams. But I'm hoping in the group stage, like, there shouldn't be that many strong teams in, and I'm hoping that we'll get a fairly comfortable group and we'll be able to rotate completely as I did in that game for every one of the games until I get to after January anyway. Bit of build up play here. Bruno, a brilliant ball down the side of the box there. Bit of pass and play cross in. Isaac, can I turn? Lays it after Bruno, and Bruno strikes wide. Not much happening here, lads. Come on, I haven't had to give off to you or say too much to you of late. Oh, it's a poor pass there. Oh, I thought he was going to get tackled there. Good ball. Pull it back, pull it back. Edge of the box, edge of the box. Oh, nice ball. Lovely finish too. I can't complain about Maxi so far this season. And to be fair, Andros started off in the position in the season, and he done alright, didn't do nothing wrong. But the time Gakpo came off the bench, he's done something. He started in the last game, and he was one of the best players in the last game. So he's got his chance, and he's got an assist straight away. Well, wouldn't say straight away, but in the first half. Enzo hasn't really done much playing in that cam position, to be fair. I thought we would have seen more out of him in that position. I really did. I'm going to say we're capable even more, because I'm not really happy, because it's only 1-0 with 15 shots. I know the shots could be like from anywhere in the pitch, boys. I know that. That's a good ball. Isaac's in. Chip him. Come on, boys. Get this second goal. It's definitely their highlight. Maybe it's not. Oh, pace. Oh, that's a goalkeeping error, I have to say. That is definitely a goalkeeping error, but we will take it, that's for sure. Right, we're going to make a couple of changes here. He is booked. So, he is going to come off. Bruno, we do have City coming up. And I don't want you to get flipping. I don't want you to get suspended for that City game. Bit of a risk taking Bruno off there at 2-0 though, I think, maybe. Don't know. At 2-1, should I say? I'm gonna go no. I'm really tempted to make changes here. That's a lovely, lovely finish. I'm gonna do this change I was planning doing to get him off because he's booked. Enzo isn't having a great game anyway. So I'm gonna make that change as well. I was tempted to take Alvarez off as well. I was tempted to take Bruno off so he wouldn't get a yellow, as you've seen. He wouldn't be suspended. It's the same with Douglas here, but oh, what a header, unlucky. Good cross. Douglas, you get the cross in? Can he get the cross in? He can. Oh, what a header! 7 goals already. What's this, a 4th game? I didn't even get a chance to look. We'll take that, boys, 100%. We'll take it. And that's actually the fifth game, I think, actually. I remember he's in my short list. I'm scouted him before. You just never know, boys. That could be one for the future. That could be a sign for the future. Because I think right back, Cam is the two positions that need really strengthened up. I would say I'll probably end up selling the likes of Kunha on trying to get another like elite or world class Cam. And I need to replace the likes of Trippier because he's getting on. Whether that means we get rid of Manquillo and keep Trippier and just get another right back, or whether it means getting rid of Trippier and keeping Manquillo, we'll see whenever we get that far. But we definitely need another Cam and another right back. And that is going to do it for the 12th episode, viewers. I hope you're enjoying the series. Feel free to leave a comment in the video, viewers, and if there's any problems with the video with sound or anything, feel free to let me know in the videos as well in the comments, and let me know what you think of the series. What do you think I'm doing wrong, or how you think the team's playing? Remember to keep an eye out for the player of the season, who you think's player of the season, who you think's young player of the season and player of the year and stuff like that. I think Martinelli would be a great signing too, but there you are. Thanks for tuning in. Like the video, share it to your friends, and let them have a look at it and see what they think. Their answers your question. He's out for 4 weeks. So Gap has to start now. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do, and then you get the notifications of when a video comes up live. And thanks for your support, viewers. It means a lot. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.